I'm going to show you how to pitch your music and licensing, build awareness, and make money, starting right now. Find contact info. Use resources created by the Music Business Registry to get the contact numbers of nearly every music licensing professional. Be sure to find out how these professionals like to be contacted, by phone, by email, by website, etc. As the default method of communication, always use email because it provides the convenience to the person to review your materials at their leisure. Research contacts. Know what projects your contacts are currently working on, what music they've recently licensed in these types of projects, and how your music might be able to benefit their current project. You can find out much of this information by using resources like the IMDb, TuneFind, and whatsong.com. Remember that the more information you have about the person and project that you're pitching to, the more that person is going to be impressed with you. Communicate professionally. Always be concise and to the point when you're getting in touch with licensing folks. Be humble and never tell people that you have the greatest music in the world. Let them tell you. Always show gratitude for people's time. And on that note, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that we can keep on pumping out these videos for you. Smartly send music. Never put an MP3 into an email and send it to a music industry professional. You're gonna slow down their email. Instead, use services like Disco or SyncTank that provide both streaming and downloading services. Be clear that both Disco and SyncTank are really the standard in the industry, so make sure to learn how to use them today. Follow up diligently. Be prepared to send several follow-up correspondences in order to get through to a contact. Never show any signs of getting frustrated, annoyed, hopeless, or depressed. But remember that after some point, if someone does not respond to your correspondence, then maybe their answer is no. Know the business. Remember that if you want to play the game of licensing, you have to understand the business of licensing, points of negotiation, and what fair compensation is. Just be realistic that in the beginning stages of your career, you might be licensing your music for free with the promise of getting a credit in the end titles of the movie or being able to use a portion of the film, for instance, in your promotional music video. Or you might negotiate a step deal where you get paid at various stages of the project, which is something that we discuss in our book, Introduction to Music Publishing for Musicians, available on Amazon. This is a lot of information, isn't it? But let's get right back to it. Have an attorney. Develop relationships with attorneys via referrals you get from people that you really trust. Since music business attorneys can be very expensive for you, especially in the early stages of your career, you might also find a smart music business consultant that can at least walk you through the pros and cons of a specific deal. You might also look into free services like UCLA's Music Industry Clinic, where they provide free services to rising artists and bands. Tag your song files. Be sure that your songs are tagged with the proper metadata to ensure that your songs can be tracked for distribution and royalty purposes. Be sure to use tags like your artist name, the song title, the ISRC code, which is essentially the social security number of your song, the mood of your song, and of course your contact information. To enter the metadata for a song, you can simply go to your iTunes library on your computer, click on a song, and then click on Get Info and start filling out the fields. Prepare split sheets. Be sure that all the songwriters of a song are in agreement with the percentages of songs that they own so that there will be no misunderstandings down the line when the song gets licensed. Remember that if there's one thing that will scare a music licensor away, it's when there's a song with multiple writers and there's a lot of confusion about who wrote what. If you're unsure about how to put together a song split sheet, please be sure to check out this video that I've linked in the description below. Damn, I just realized I have a stain on my shirt. Hold on a second, I'm gonna change. Clear any samples. Make sure that any unauthorized samples or interpolations of other people's songs or masters are cleared before you pitch your music. Be clear that if you don't do this, it's gonna make it harder for the song to pitch, and it could even lead to copyright infringement down the line. In fact, to make the licensing process even simpler, it might be a good idea if you stay away from samples and interpolations altogether and write your own music. music. Prepare many mixes. Have instrumental mixes of your song so that film and TV editors can more easily cut around dialogue in a film. Also have vocal down mixes so that your lyrics don't compete with the dialogue in a show. And be prepared to send the recorded stems or individual audio tracks so that movie trailer editors can do their own mixes to fit their needs.
Geez, I can't believe I had a spot on my shirt and you guys didn't even say anything.
Have great songs and masters. Make sure that the sound of your music is current, it's well performed, and it fits seamlessly between two professional recordings. Be sure that the structure of your song is well balanced between predictability and surprise. Your lyrics are very colorfully descriptive, but not too specific because film and TV people don't like that, and you also have memorable melodies. Make no mistake, pitching your music successfully starts with really great songs and recordings, so be sure to hone your craft first.